not everyone's into sports, not everyone's into music, not everyone's into high fashion. Everybody eats.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Oh, we celebrate so many festive holidays in New York City. We celebrate Christmas with the Macy's Parade, July 4th with the Macy's Fireworks. Mm-hmm. We got the Easter Parade every Easter up and down Fifth Avenue.
With the
and
bonnets.
also the bonnets. And every year we also celebrate another festive holiday, the New York City Wine and Food Festival.
Yeah! That's a good one.
It really is a lot of, it's a whole week that's so intense and so about food and about chefs and creators and wine and friends. It wears you out.
Yeah.
The guy who puts it together, our friend Lee Schrager, is here. Hi, Lee.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Lee.
Gandhi, I heard your snoring woke up the entire plane the other night.
Damn it did. I snorted myself
It's
awake.
like having a pet pig.
Yes.
It is.
It is, but less cuddly.
Yeah, if you missed the story the other day, Gandhi was talking about being on her latest flight from point A to point B, and she woke herself up snorting. Like,
Yes. Yeah, like fighting for air. It was terrible. Just a. Oh man.
I did that during Leopoldstadt on Broadway. No, honestly, Ricardo had to kick me, and then the lady next door kicked me. I literally snored myself awake.
Was it not that good, huh?
Everyone loved it, but maybe I was just tired.
Okay.
It happens.
Yeah, well, but I tell you what, New York City Wine and Food Festival, it doesn't hit till when? October?
October 12th through 15th.
But tickets are on sale today.
I feel like as soon as it's over, you start working on the next one.
I'm starting, it's like a year-round cycle.
Yeah.
I'm always working on, a festival somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, it's all about eat, drink, and feed New York City. But, even though we're on around the world, I encourage you to find out who in your neighborhood, who in your city, who in your town is out there doing what Lee's trying to do here, feeding people. It just pisses me off that kids go to bed some nights and they don't have the nutrition they need. And parents are going to bed feeling like they failed them because they can't get food. And that's just one of the many, many reasons we love New York City Wine and Food Festival.
To think that 1 in 5 children go to bed hungry every night in this country is really shameful. I just walked 4 blocks to get here, and 3 people were asking for money or food on corners in literally from 59th to 55th Street.
Right.
Wow.
Right. It was amazing to me.
And it's the story all across the country and around the world.
I was in San Francisco a few weeks ago. It's scary what's happened to that great city.
Right.
The homeless everywhere. It's just a shame. So when you have an opportunity to give back and to help people and to raise awareness for God's Love We Deliver, our charity partner, that's what it's all about. Not only the money that we raise, but the awareness of the great organization.
And the fun. We have so much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, all of the chefs that you love and you dream of meeting one day, they're all there. They're all participating. And we get to taste their food. I mean, this is really the only event where you can actually meet them in some places or see them in action. And I love that you bring that to us every year.
Well, I love being able to bring it to you every year, and I love being able to come on and talk about the festival and see you guys. And but you're right, the festival, from a white tablecloth Michelin dinner with Alain Ducasse celebrating 15 years of Benoit to a drag brunch this year hosted by Leah Delaria. We really owe to a kosher event, to a Shabbat dinner. We really have something for everybody.
Wow.
We have really
That's so
Indian
cool.
cooking classes. We have Palestine cooking classes. You can learn how to make souvlaki. I mean, really something for everybody.
I woke up this morning needing to make souvlaki. And now I can.
This place, the studio, is permeating with Raising Cane's chicken.
I know.
Not a
Yeah.
plug, but I mean,
We ate it in here.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, what could be better than to wake up to Raising Cane's kitchen? Raising Cane's chicken
Chicken from their kitchens. So here's the thing, Raising Cane's brings back memories, especially for Gandhi.
Oh yeah.
Like drunken nights in...
At the Ohio State University.
And that was just last week.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
That was great. They were up until 3 a.m. It's the best place to go.
So thanks to Raising Cane's, a buttload of chicken just arrived. And I love they still call them chicken fingers.
Yeah.
They don't
Rather
call-
than tenders, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's tenders is so just old school. I mean, they're fingers. I love that.
They are fingers, and that secret sauce is delicious. And I was saying that Texas toast is so good. I mean, I went there last week. They opened a new one or I think their first one in Miami on the beach, and I went in. First time I had been there. I tried their chicken, but first time I'd been in the store and the restaurant. And it was just amazing to me. I got 3 tenders, chicken, the Texas toast, and a drink for $10.99,
Yep.
which I thought was...
Don't forget the fries.
The fries are really good.
Yeah.
No, the crinkle cut fries are
Yeah,
really good.
so
Amen. and
Yeah.
they came to see us now and today. But here's why we're bringing them up. Here in New York City today only, from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., the New York City Wine and Food Festival and Raising Cane's are hosting a food truck pop-up at the corner of 42nd and 7th, right down the street. No need to RSVP. You know who's going to be there? Our buddy who was here last week, Nick DiGiovanni.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Super hottie patootie.
Yeah.
Super. He's going to be there.
He is, and he's giving out 100 copies of his new book,
Wait a minute.
Knife Drock.
Wait, he probably going to give our copies
Right.
away.
Yeah, didn't give us
So
You
one.
didn't get any?
Nick, I know you're on the train on the way in from Boston. My friends here are telling me that no one got a book. Elvis had to go out and spend $24.
I bought my own.
He got his own.
Snatched away from us.
So they're all going to come and get a free book today and a free chicken tender luncheon, compliments of Raising Cane's at
sounds great.
42nd and 7th.
Yeah, it's 11:30 to 1:30 here in New York. If you're not here in New York, fly in. You've got several hours to get here. So from 11:30 to 1:30 at the corner of 42nd and 7th, look for that Raising Cane's pop-up with Nick DiGiovanni.
Nick DiGiovanni, we're giving out free festival tickets, free lunch. You can make a donation. For every $5 you donate, it feeds, it provides 2 meals a day. For God's love we deliver. So it's really, get a free lunch, make a donation, don't make a donation, get a book, don't get a book, but just come out and say hello to Nick and myself. I will be there serving up chicken tenders.
Oh, you can meet Lee,
Amazing.
you can meet Lee
nice,
Schrager.
Lee.
Yes, I will be there.
I love
See,
that.
I wish I could make it, but I'll be at opening day for a corn ravioli season.
Well, listen, you got to have priorities. Wait, I call them chicken tenders. They're fingers, right?
They call them
We were just
fingers,
talking
don't they?
about them, yeah.
I will say that whatever they are, they're very tender. So, they're delicious.
So will we be after we eat a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
we
gosh.
will be.
Yeah.
Hey, so I love how our fascination with chefs and all things food continues to roar on. It took a different turn during pandemic because we were treating food differently and we were looking at food and we were cooking nonstop. And now it's back out in the open, and this festival is going to be, of course, a great example of that. But this is one of those things that's not a fad. This eating thing. People have been eating for years. I just realized that.
But believe it or not, we have been eating. And, I always say not everyone's into sports, not everyone's into music, not everyone's into high fashion. Everybody eats.
Right.
Supermodels eat, sports, athletes eat. Everybody eats. So it's one thing we have in common. And if you think back through your life, almost every important decision that you made or that came about happened over a meal. I mean, how many times over dinner did your parents talk about good and bad things or happy occasion? Everything is done over a meal.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of one thing that we all share. Everybody enjoys a meal, and it brings people to the table.
And making decisions. Like, for instance, while having lunch, we make decisions about what we're having for dinner.
Yes.
Well,
See,
what do we do in
decisions-
the morning? We talk about where we ate last night.
Exactly.
At 3 o'clock, we're talking about where we're eating dinner tonight. On Friday, we're talking about our reservations of what we're cooking. So
Even
it's-
when you go on vacation, you
Of
were like,
course.
where are you eating? What hot place,
No, you have your reservations. I mean,
Yeah.
who would travel today? Whether you're going to Nantucket or wherever you might be going, Indiana, everybody has, a dinner reservation. I
Yeah.
mean, people are emailing me all the time. Oh, we're driving through so-and-so. And I'm like, I don't know. I have never been there, but just
Google it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. There's no reason to have a mediocre meal anymore.
I agree.
We used to go to restaurants because there weren't, in South Beach, there was Joe's on one end and the Forge on the other. Now there are 300 restaurants in between. So nobody has to have a mediocre meal. There's no excuse for mediocre food anymore. There are too many good options. And restaurants who provide good food at a fair price, I think, are doing well.
I wonder
and that's
if
the
I
bottom
opened
line.
up the Mediocre Meals restaurant, how I would do. If that was
Good
the
luck
name,
with that.
if
Mediocre.
that was the name of
You'll
it.
probably do.
Good
You'll
job.
probably do mediocre.
Mediocre
You'll
times.
probably do mediocre times.
We always
exactly.
talk about like the 5 love languages. I really think there should be a 6th, and I think it should be food. Because I think so many people bond and share, like you guys were just saying, over food. And that's how I say I love you to people. I'll send you a meal.
Or you cook for somebody. I mean,
Well.
what could be more like Gandhi, of course. As I always tell you can't be good in every room of the house.
Exactly. Thank you, Lee.
Wow. Wow.
Is that what
Lee.
you always tell her?
I mean, that garage. Look at her garage. It's like
I
the
know.
cleanest room in the house.
She's terrific in the garage. Hey, so this past weekend, I had friends over, and we cooked all day. All day. I even took a recipe out of Nick's book. I did I know it sounds easy, like, why do you need a recipe for that? I did a wedge salad, but his wedge salad has like some special little ingredients he adds to it, which add like some crunch to it and other things.
Like breadcrumbs?
Yeah, shut up. Well, no, his croutons you can make.
Of course.
Exactly.
Wait, you know who has the best croutons ever?
Are we really having the best crouton conversation?
I'm telling you.
Oh,
who has the
Ruby
best.
Tuesday.
Who?
Bread's Bakery at Thanksgiving.
Really?
They sell bags of croutons. And they sent me some a few years ago. And
They're
I'm like,
croutons.
take my word. Get the bag of croutons, get some blue cheese dressing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a turkey dinner. Bread's Bakery, the best
Sell of
croutons
Breads.
out there.
Wow.
It is the best.
Here in
Besides-
New York, Bread's is the best. Their babka, everything's the best.
Yeah, but they're croutons specifically at Thanksgiving. Only at Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I'm getting so hungry just talking about this. What's your favorite? Sit down at a plate of food right now. Maybe a difficult question to answer. What's your favorite thing to eat of all time for dinner with Lee Schrager?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah, true. I mean, I wrote a fried chicken book.
You did? Why are you rolling your eyes? I didn't know you wrote a fried chicken book.
He didn't get that one either.
No one sent
And
me
I
one.
almost brought them up today thinking, oh, we're having fried chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote a book called Fried and True. And you know who gave me the idea for the book? Trisha Yearwood.
Really?
Yeah. Trisha Yearwood was at the festival. It must be 10, 12 years ago. And she and I have the same publisher, Clarkson Potter. And we were talking to our mutual publisher. And we're talking about somebody had great fried chicken at the event she was hosting. And we had a fried chicken conversation. And Trisha said, you know, you should really write a book on fried chicken. And it came, I don't remember, 10 years ago called Fried and True. And I traveled across the country having the best fried chicken. It was
wow.
my favorite thing to do.
That's a great name for a show too on the Food Network.
What's that?
Wait, it's a great
Fried
name
and
for my
True.
own podcast show. Did I
Yeah.
just see that you gave Gio or Tony?
Tommy
Tommy D'Addario got his own show talking about what?
Well, about everything, but not fried chicken.
Well-
if you want a fried chicken podcast, you got
Oh
one
my
here
God, do it, Lee.
Yeah.
at the
Fried
Elvis
and
Duran
True.
Network.
Hello, yeah. I mean, I know Gio's not my husband, but really, I can have a show.
He's everyone's
He's
husband.
getting a pass over here.
Hey, but the other thing about food, and if if you love to travel, you know what? For instance, if I go to anywhere in Europe, I don't like to go to the museums anymore. I've seen them all. I want to go to the restaurants. I'll tell you why. I want to eat the local food because that food is so historically important and significant. Fried chicken, for instance, has a significance in history.
Do you know it? Do you know where fried chicken
okay,
came from?
tell me if I'm right or wrong. Black Americans in the South, they would go to travel to meet friends, but they were not allowed to go into restaurants, so they would fry chicken and take fried chicken with them on the travels because it travels well, and it became such a Southern. I'm from the South, so I can say it. It's a black, historically important black contribution to this world of ours is fried chicken. And I was taught that was how fried chicken became prevalent.
Well, you were taught wrong.
No.
No. Fried chicken came from.
That's right. You're old enough. You were there.
I wrote the book. Fried chicken came from West Africa.
Okay.
And the slaves brought it to Scotland. So Scotland was the first country, outside of Africa, and then from Scotland it came to the South. There's a whole path of how it came, but it really came from Africa. Obviously, the slaves through Scotland, through the United States, and the fried chicken. It's just so synonymous. Everyone loves fried chicken because it's very primal. You can eat it off the bone,
Right.
and that's
And it tastes good cold.
And it tastes good. And it tastes good.
Well, so I guess my story kind of merges into your story from years
Yes.
and years and years before. But anywhere in the world, when you eat the local food, you're eating the local history. You're eating the significance of the heritage and the culture there.
100%.
And we should always pay attention to what we're eating. It's not just a bunch of sautéed onions with peppers. No, there's a story behind these dishes.
It's why you eat local. I mean, when I get to a country or a new city, I could care less about eating in a Michelin restaurant. I mean, listen, it's great. I've had enough Michelin meals to last me 3 lifetimes. I want to go and eat where the local people eat. I want to have breakfast where they eat. I want to go to their favorite restaurants. If it happens to be a Michelin or a highly rated restaurant, perfect. But 30 years ago or 20 years ago, I would travel and have a list of Michelin restaurants that maybe I could afford to go to, and maybe you did one a week or something. Now I could care less. I mean, I really want to go for great local food. And, if you look, you remember when Danielle Monaro invented the burger that got all the attention many years ago, that big expensive hamburger? Well, fried chicken has really become that today. You see fried chicken on Thomas Keller's menu, on John George's menu. Great chefs have fried chicken.
Amen.
Yep, and that's the truth.
And then there's Diamond over here. How do you turn Diamond? I can't read the thing. Diamond, we sent her all the way to London on vacation, and she just got right out of the tube and had to find a Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, it was so good. The coconut milk tastes
amazing.
different there. It was so good.
I wish we could see Lee's face right now. That needs to be a meme of some sort.
I had to try it, no?
Wait, you went to London and the first thing you had was a Starbucks?
Yeah, I had to. Literally. It was so good.
She loves your Starbucks.
Yeah.
Did you try some fish and chips?
No, I didn't. My friends did. I'm allergic to fish. So,
that's right.
So my friends did, but
Did you eat
What did I
anything that seemed to be from that continent?
I saw the beans and I was like, no.
The beans?
Yeah. What is it? Baked beans in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
good.
right, okay.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, yeah, thanks for nothing.
But you had Starbucks. That's all that
I had
matters.
Starbucks. I had
London,
pizza.
so it was
Yeah, it's Pizza Hut there too, right?
I didn't have pizza.
There were tons-
Do they have a Chipotle?
No, can you believe that? And then I had some really good Mediterranean food. Oh,
Okay.
10
All
out
right.
of 10 experience
And,
that
some-
one.
and believe it or not, Gandhi, some of the best Indian food in the
Yep.
world you can find in London.
Oh, so good.
Believe it or not.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah.
My favorite
thing with
Indian
them.
food
Yeah.
outside of being in India is in London.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
they're a great. I mean, there's a huge Indian population, and the best Indian food is in London.
And
And
to
then-
tie it all together, now there's fried Indian chicken here in the city that Elvis and I still need to go get.
There is, in my cookbook, I'd like to say that came out 10 years ago, Fried and True. It's probably not even available. It's probably like a collector's item. There is a great Indian chicken recipe from a fantastic chef in Atlanta. I wish I remembered her name. Such the lovely lady, and she's done the festival a lot. And she makes green fried chicken. She marinates the chicken overnight in yogurt and fresh herbs, so that when it's pan fried, it comes up like leprechaun green.
Oh yeah, like it's I think Haryali chicken.
I don't remember the name, but I'm going to go look at it, and I am going to.
It's so
unlike Nick Giovanni, I'm going to leave books here.
Thank you. Diamond, do you want some, would you like some green chicken?
Absolutely not.
Diamond is so good, you'll love it.
Okay, that's okay. Free that mind. Okay, let's get the headlines here. First and foremost, today, officially on sale, tickets for our favorite holiday in New York City, the food, of course, the New York City Wine and Food Festival coming up in October. And we, working with God's Love We Deliver, are putting food on people's tables. And we're having a lot of fun at the same time. Today, we're kicking off the celebration for the year from 11:30 to 1:30 at the corner of 42nd and 7th. Look for that pop-up. That truck's going to be there from our friends at Raising Cane's. And, of course, Nick D. Giovanni will be there serving up as well. And so will Lee.
Well, thank you for that. I know I've disappeared a little here, but I am looking forward to seeing you. So come out, get a book, get some tickets, make a donation to God's Love, and eat some delicious Raising Cane's chicken fingers.
Exactly. Thank you, Lee
Thank
Schrager.
you, guys.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.